Okay, before we get going, I just thought I would test out the Nvidia RTX Voice. Now normally when I edit the video, because I have to turn up the gain on the microphone so high, I don't use the Cloudlifter, so it's about 75% gain on the microphone that I use. It means that you do get a lot of keyboard clicks and mouse clicks and noises. So I'm going to reference a video that I watched on YouTube. The channel is called Greenbox Gaming. Sorry, it's called Greenbox. The channel is called Greenbox, and I will link his channel in the video description. And once again, I thank him for this little trick, which enables you to get a microphone to use RTX Voice, which is pretty good. It's, you know, it's not a perfect solution, but it's certainly surprisingly good. So once you've installed RTX Voice, go to your temp file, RTX Voice, and I think it was this one. And then you want to select rtxvoice.nvi, and then you want to open it with something like Notepad or Notepad++ or some other program. And mine looks a bit different now because I've already edited it, but I've made a note. You need to look up this line of code or these lines of code, and then back in the actual main line of, or main block of code, you need to find it, which will be near the top, and then delete it. It shouldn't be hard to find, but it's constraints, property, blah blah blah, and then end of constraints. Delete that, and then save. So once you've done that, you should be ready to go. Depending on what program you use to record your voice, it will vary, but that's how you should gain access to the RTX Voice on, say, I've seen people on forums with various cards like a GT 1030. I've seen it work on 1060s, 1050 Ti, so it should work on a variety of older Nvidia cards. Right, so this is something that I've traced on Steam. And I have to say that my system struggled to run this when recording, or without recording in fact, at very high settings. In fact, I found even running it on low, it still looks very good, but the frames were dropping even on medium. So I found the field of view set by default to be very low, so I've upped it to 83, which seems to be fine. And then we come down to the quality. I'm running a 980 Ti. I don't know how CPU heavy it is, but that shouldn't be an issue. But the 980 Ti is clearly showing its age here. Maybe it's not optimized yet, it's only a demo. But I've, even without recording, which will give me the highest frames, I had to really lower it to medium. Otherwise you get sort of quite wild swings of frames. I've turned off the bloom, anti-aliasing is off. Currently on medium, I may end up dropping it all too low. Right, let's actually start the game. And you should see in the top left, the frames will start dropping. So we're on medium settings. And I think for medium, that looks pretty darn good. So you start off with the club. You sometimes find items in these things, but some things explode, so be careful. And the enemies do quite a lot of damage in this. I didn't die in the first time I played the level, but I very nearly did a number of times. I suppose part of that is because I'm getting used to the game itself. And the weapons have a very satisfying combat sound to them. It's kind of like an automatic shotgun. And it really goes without saying, don't walk on the lava. Probably will do better this time, since I know a bit more about the game. I am dipping below 60 on the odd occasion, so it's surprising. just how demanding this game is. Playing it on high, which I expected to be able to do, it just was tanking my frames. I was reaching into the 40s all too often, experiencing slowdown. Oh, walked straight into that one. Grab the health and take out this guy over here. As you can see in the top right, gives you a readout of how many kills and items. I only just made this jump earlier. And getting back up here was a bit more nerve-wracking. I think it's that blows up. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really take too many liberties because they do too much damage. I should have used that, but I didn't think of it at the time. But considering the bloom's turned off, the anti-aliasing's turned off, looks very good, and the level detail is down to, well, a mixture of medium and low. I think it looks damn good. Some games do degrade rapidly in quality when you drop the quality down, but this one, it still looks very good, I think. It took me a while to realise that you can actually keep your finger on the trigger on the... Well, that was clever. On the automatic shotgun. So at first, combat was quite hard going. Let's grab... I might as well grab what's over there. I definitely struggled more on the first run through, that's for sure. Went down to 2 health, 4 health, 1 health on a number of occasions. Yep, can feel my frames dropping a bit there, you see, in the 50s. It feels a bit slower, but not too bad. Kind of reminds me of Painkiller, this game. Took a bit of a beating there. think sometimes it's hard to, or easy to miss some of the like health bonuses and armor things because of the blood. Not so much the armor, but the health. And health's dropped down to 30 already. So I need to be a bit careful here. And I think that should be just a bit more to go, and that's the end of the level. Right, a chain gun or a minigun, which is really good fun to use. Oh, I died. I'll turn it on to maximum visual quality just for a moment and see how it looks. I don't think it requires a restart of the game. Quality preset grotesque. Anti-aliasing. I mean, this is as high as it can go, so. Now we're getting, I mean, this feels now quite floaty to play. It's not too bad considering I'm recording as well. It's quite, you know, you could play a level like it, but it's not ideal. Back to video. I'm still getting used to the menu. High, it's going to yield you a few more frames. Again, it's not like most of the time it's going to be fine, but you'll get the low drops, which will be really telling. Like there's the 30s, so already I want to turn it back. Let's drop it down to, let's turn off the AA. Actually, I'll leave that on 2. Bloom to 1. And preset, let's see if I can get away with medium. That feels fine. It's just whether the low points of the game will drop it down into the 40s or lower. But having tried to begin the process, and I mean begin the process of making a really awful basic game on a mobile platform the other week, when I look at something like this, I just think, I don't think I'm capable of making this. And I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic. I don't have a coding or a scripting sort of mind. Yeah, very satisfying to blast them with the double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, it seems to be cool. Seems to be holding up, dropping into the 40s there. But for the most part, it seems to be quite playable at medium. Oh, crikey. Yeah, once you use the... Once you start firing even, it's, you know, they're not a problem. Okay, back to where I got to last time. Okay, that's him taken care of. No, I think double-barreled shotgun's ideal for you. Okay, good. And quite like the way you interact with the keys. But yeah, I think well, beautiful colours there on that platform. Grab the loot. Yeah, it does blend in quite a lot, which maybe is intentional, I don't know. But I find it quite hard to pick out. Yeah, the lava does, unsurprisingly, a lot of damage, like it would do in, or nearly as much in Quake. Just be careful when you go back. That's better. Can you go up? Actually go up here? Oh yeah. Completely forgot about this. Right, let's actually finish these guys off. Should have really finished these off first. Okay, I think that's 69 out of 79. There's still a few left then. Maybe this way. All right, it keeps going on. I've only played through it once, so I'm a little bit rusty, a bit vague on it. Ah, here we are. God, just a complete sea of red. That happened earlier on, actually. One of them threw one of their projectiles. It killed the other one. I haven't seen them in fight yet, but because they end up killing each other in one hit. But maybe that's a feature, I don't know. And that now must be it. 78 or 79, yeah, must be. Always amazes me when you see the power time of like 1 or 2 minutes. No, definitely not my style. But anyway, there is. Yes, I've just checked. It's Hellbound. So that's the demo on Steam if you want to try it out. And as per usual, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time.